Hey guys, it's finally happened. We hit 500 subscribers. I honestly have a lot to say in this video, so please watch until the end. I promise it'll be worth it. If you can't handle it, just put the video 1.25 times speed, I don't know. I know this goal may not seem grand to many, but to me it's honestly a huge achievement. It means that 500 people decided to subscribe to my channel for one reason or another, and you know, that hundreds of people tune in to see what I have to say, and for that I'm just forever grateful. When I started this channel, community was like my #1 priority, since although I make little jokes about paying for college and wanting to monetize, I truly love doing this because I get to interact with you guys. So I'm gonna do a few things today. So first we're gonna do the Q&A, of course, and then next I'm gonna talk about the goals, ideas, and the trajectory and future of this channel. This part of the video is like semi-scripted, but I just kind of have like talking points. But these questions I'm gonna respond to on the fly. These questions can be anything relating to Pokemon, my life, this channel. So we're gonna see a mixed bag. A lot of repeat offenders, and by that I mean people asking the questions. That's just because I couldn't get a lot. I mean, I'm at 500 subs, not fucking 500,000. Like, I could only get so many people to ask me questions, so you're gonna see a lot of repeat names. Thank you to everyone who sent a question in. Let's get into it. All right, we're gonna hop right into the questions. Q&A question 1. Pick Mods lobotomizing, bro. He has been in every single one of my streams and just comments pickle and leaves, bro. Dill Pickle, I know where you live, bro. I know who you are in real life. I'm coming for you, bro. I'm coming for you. You're done. You're cooked. I'm going to get you back for when you start posting on YouTube again. When you start posting your little Roblox edits again, I'm gonna be under your comments saying I don't fucking Spizzle. It doesn't hit the same. So to answer your question, no. All right, first actual question. What was the team you used when you beat your first Pokemon game? That's actually a really good question. I remember this team like it was yesterday, but first I feel like we have to answer the question on how did I get my first Pokemon game. You see, I was a little jit. I was like 8 years old at the time, and my mother was dating this guy who we'll call Bill, okay? She was dating Bill, and they broke up, obviously. I don't know why I said obviously. Well, Bill had a son who I'm going to call Jarek. And Jarek was like 13 and I was like 7 or 8, and he had the 3DS, something like that, and he had a lot of Pokemon games, including like I remember like he had Soul Silver, and then he had Pokemon Y. Bill had come over to collect, you know, Jarek's things because he was like, you know, they were breaking up. This is the last time they, you know, moving all the stuff out of the house. And before he gets to the stuff, I know he's coming to collect that stuff, and I really wanted a Pokemon game. It was the first time I'd ever played the Pokemon games before, because when I was a little kid, I just collected Pokemon cards and I watched the anime. That was it. I wasn't even really on YouTube at the time, so like the closest thing I got to the Pokemon game experience was watching like Jay Witz or Purple Rodri play like Pokemon games. Like, that was it. So I look at the 3DS games at my disposal, and I had like 3 games to choose from, and I panicked. And of course I picked Pokemon Y because that was the 3D looking one, and I was a little lobotomized child who didn't understand culture and taste. So I picked the one that was 3D, and yeah. Then Bill took the 3DS case, all the games within it, and took it away, and I held on to the Pokemon Y copy. Now the twist to the story is I didn't actually own a console to play it on. I didn't think that far ahead. I just really wanted to play it, and I knew I couldn't steal a DS, so I just stole the game. And I'm holding onto this game. I'm like 8 years old, and I'm holding onto this game, and I don't have anything to play it on. So of course I asked my dad, "Dad, can I get a 3DS?" And my dad says yes, because I never really asked for anything ever as a kid. So he just said yes, because like I know that seems like crazy to some people. It's like, what, you just asked for a 3DS, like a $200 console? I literally never asked for anything, like, ever. So like the request itself was surprising enough that my dad was like, you know, of course, sure. Especially because it was like my parents are divorced, so it was like fresh after the divorce. And so yeah, he bought me a 3DS, and I played Pokemon Y. Now to answer the actual question, because I just yapped for a super long time. To answer the question, the team was super basic. It was mostly static encounters. The team consisted of Delphox, Blastoise, Lucario, you know, the core static encounters, and then Snorlax, and then my last two Pokemon, Talonflame and Beedrill. So my team basically started out with me just catching like 2 Pokemon in Santaloon Forest, and I was like, yep, this is the squad now. And then I just added static encounters and played the game that way. Honestly, pretty solid, pretty fun. I obviously don't remember much else besides that. I remember beating the game relatively easily. All I really remember about the team itself is I barely ever used Snorlax. He was just there because I thought it was funny. He could learn stuff like Thunderbolt and Surf, so I just spammed TMs on him because they were infinite. And then my go-to strategy for winning battles was just spamming Power Up Punch on Mega Lucario. And I just used Brave Bird Talonflame to win everything because, you know, it's cracked. Talonflame was cracked, especially in Gen 6. I don't know if it had Gale Wings. I don't know if that's a hidden ability or not, but maybe that would explain why it was so cracked. Anyway, that's the answer to the question. And then Pedro gave me his first team: Samurott, Magnezone, Chandelure, Crocodile, and Heracross. Oh, and Piloswine. Shiny Piloswine, wow. Alright, next up from Muddle Puns. What's the plan after the Spizzalock? Any ideas yet? Honestly, yeah, I have a few. I'm starting to branch off on content now. Right now I'm going on a little hiatus. I'm going on vacation for a little bit, and school is kind of rough, so posting has been slowed down, but I'm trying to pick it back up. So as for now, I'm just going to go from posting Spizzalock every 2 weeks to posting Spizzalock every 3 weeks after I get back from my hiatus, so I can actually start working on other content, because there is no plan really for after the Spizzalock, because I'm not just going to keep doing Spizzalock until it's over, because I've realized that's not sustainable. That's not how I build and grow an audience. That's just how I kind of keep fishing for some views and try and get some returning viewers. It's a good strat, but like, I want to do more. I don't want to become complacent, especially as early as I am now in YouTube. I say early, but I've been doing it for a couple years, but I'm trash. I mean, I was like a kid when I started, dude. Anyway, so I'm expanding into content like Poke Wilds. You're gonna see a lot of content. So I'm expanding into things like Poke Wilds. You're probably gonna see a lot of content. You know, me posting that soon. I don't want to reveal anything much yet. I'm just gonna say Poke Wilds. Look it up if you want to. Keep it hush hush, because I'm trying to capitalize. Like, literally no one's posting about it. And I'm thinking of other challenge run ideas. I did try one and it went horribly. I think Pedro and a couple other people in my chat, like Boblet, Goblet, Mecha Jason, I think they might have seen the carnage of me trying to beat like Heart Gold with this stupid rule set. Anyway, so yeah, I'm going to try more challenge run ideas like solo one-offs, but I don't want to do those too much because I'm kind of trying to bring back Pokemon Let's Plays a little bit. Like, I understand that no one's going to watch 40-minute videos of me playing a Pokemon game, so I'm trying to kind of fight short form content with this Spizzalock, and so I want to extend that to my other series by making Let's Plays that can also be consumed as singular one-off episodes, with like an interconnected story or thread that's not just like a series of, can I beat Pokemon with a barrel? Can I beat this same Pokemon barrel with Finneon? Can I beat this same Pokemon game with Ekans? It's like, it's dumb. It's dumb. I might do that, but I'm going to try and be like more varying than that. Anyway, dude, I'm realizing in this Q&A, I am a yap-aholic. This is why I write scripts, guys, because I just yap and yap and yap and yap. And then the Spizzalock videos would be like 3 hours long. All right, Doopy. Any other games planned soon? Well, if you listen to what the fuck I just said, there are other games planned, so shut up! Bad question, you're banned. What other games you play outside Pokemon and Totally Accurate Battle Simulator? That's not like a known game I play. I just said that in a stream once. I've played it before. I don't even play it often. Minecraft is my biggest one. I used to be a huge fan of Minecraft Bed Wars. I've definitely fallen out of it, and I've realized while trying to play it again like that, I definitely stopped loving it a long time ago. I just kept playing it because I was good at it, and now that I was a little mid at it, coming back into it, I just quit. Like, literally, I was going to actually, as a nod, oh, well, my chair's loud, as a nod to, like, quote, old Spizzles content for the 500 sub special, I was actually going to use Minecraft Bed Wars gameplay content, gameplay footage, but I was so mid at the game, and I was getting so frustrated, I gave up and just went to Showdown, like, unironically, bro. I was peeved. Outside of that, I play Overwatch 2. I'm not like a comp loser. I'm like a casual player because my friends play it. And outside of that, I don't really have much time for video games. Like, I just have so much going on in my life. Like, not to be that guy, I just don't have much time to play video games. So I mainly stick to what I'm safe to. I play Pokemon games. Mainly, if I'm not doing content, I don't usually actually play Pokemon games if it's not for content. I mainly play Showdown. Mainly Gen 7 random battles, although sometimes I do other random battles. And very rarely I'll build a team. question 2. Where's my money spiz? This one comes from Gonti Games. Thanks, algorithm. Thanks, algorithm. Just found out the channel and binge watched the whole series. Super fun. Aw, thanks, man. I have a question, though. What will you do when you reach the later gens and some of the pokes are not coded into the game, like Kabuto in 9th gen? It will be sad to see Slicer X the 30th just gone. I have faith in him surviving until then. Keep up the good work. That's a great question. Honestly, I don't exactly know, but I have like an idea. By the time I get to the Switch games, that the emulators will be a little easier to run, a little more accessible, a little less glitchy. They don't seem too bad now. I'm just, especially the super new games, they seem a little bit rough around the edges. And I have seen the modding power this community has, where they've added a bunch of models, sprites, and even just straight up Pokemon to like Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl. Awful game, by the way. Like, they added Sylveon and a bunch of other legendaries. So what I'm probably going to do is I'll find a mod that adds these Pokemon to the game. So when I get to Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, when I get to, because Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl is going to suck. I'm going to have something for that, especially when I get to Sword and Shield and beyond. I'm either going to find a mod. I'm either going to find a mod that like adds those Pokemon in specifically and then just cheat them in, or I will literally have to just like pay someone to make it, because even though I'm not making any money off this series right now, and I don't know if I will end up making money off this series, I just really want to have these Pokemon in the game. So I'd probably just pay out of pocket to have someone mod it for me. But yeah, good question. How did you start? He was talking about how did I start YouTube. I kind of answered his question though. How did you start? What were the upfront costs like? What's your weekly workload? I'm interested in starting a YouTube channel and I was wondering. Don't do it, bruh. Don't do it. Don't do it. You're cooked. If you do it, you're cooked. If you do it, you're cooked. I have a genuine love for it, and at the same time, I hate it. I love recording. I love streaming. I love interacting with my viewers. But holy shit, editing is horrible. I'm trash at editing, or I'm trash at editing, because okay, and I try not to make this a thing. I try to keep this super down low. I have ADHD. Not the babysitter in a bottle kind, not the I'm so quirky and different kind. I have an attention deficit disorder, and I'm also pretty hyperactive. I'm no longer on medications. I've been unleashed to the world because I'm a grown-ass man now. I can handle it. I try to keep it down low because I don't think it's important, but I want to bring this up now. If you have something like that, good fucking luck, because it is so difficult for me to lock in. I struggle to actually edit sometimes, because since it's such a huge workload, I do some, I really want to do it. I have this passion to do it, but I just can't focus, especially when part of the job is looking up funny videos on the internet to put into your video. Like, you realize how much of a trap that is. But anyway, although I'm being a hater, I will say this, it can be incredibly rewarding. My favorite thing is building a community. Cost wise, that entirely depends on what you want to do and like what kind of games you're playing. All I'd say is you probably are going to have to drop at least $100 on a good headset and a good mic. Yeah, good question. And then finally, a couple silly ones. What was your favorite Spizzalock leg / generation to play? Generation's a good question. Like, both these are, oh my god, that's a good question. I'd honestly have to say Saga 3, just because although my one biggest gripe was I relied a little too much on showing you guys clips from the stream, that was also because I had so much fun, because those were the legs where people actually started chatting with me, like on a regular basis. I think that's when Pedro started chatting. I think that's when a lot of people that's when pretty much everyone started chatting. And that was a game changer, because I wasn't sitting at my computer all day playing a Pokemon game in silence to 0 viewers. I was interacting with people, which was which was a huge point of me even making the channel. So that changed everything. That's why I had so many clips. It was like I was like a kid on Christmas, bro. Like, I was like, I'm gonna show them this clip and this clip and this clip, because I was like, oh my god, people are in my chat now. This is like a community thing, and I was really grateful for that. Honestly, favorite leg to play, that's almost impossible for me to answer, really. But I will say, and this is gonna be a really cornball answer, so far, either the first ever leg I did, which is yellow, or the latest leg I did, which is platinum, because platinum, spoilers right now, had a lot of deaths and I loved that because it changed things up. I had like a great reset pretty much of the Pokemon cast, and it actually it made me think a lot, and it made me think like, oh my god, wait, I might actually lose this challenge, and I'm like 20 million games in. And Yellow was elite because I just remember I had so much fun making it, and looking back, it was almost cringy how much different the first video was from the rest of the series. It was really just, it was an experience, and it makes me wonder how it's the most viewed episode. Well, I guess you have to start at episode 1, but you know what I mean, chat. I called you fucking chat. So anyway, great question. Final question. What's your least favorite legendary? Fucking Calyrex, dude. Gen 8 is such a stinker. Calyrex literally is like, how can we make the most British looking legendary imaginable? And it's like, this is so ugly, bro. The horses look fine. Calyrex just looks ugly. You can fight me on that. All right, thanks everyone for sending questions in. That was a pretty solid Q&A. Now, as far as the future of my channel, this is actually my last year on YouTube. Now, hold on, let me finish. This is my last on YouTube not making money. I've been doing YouTube for years now, although it may not look like it because I kind of privated a lot of my videos. And at first I was just a kid messing around, you know, stressing way too much over cranking out videos that nobody watched and weren't really all that good for the most part. But as I progressed, I realized what I could make out of this and decided to go for it. You know, my first episode of Spizzlelock saw massive success, for at least my standards, and from there I started to wonder if I could actually like make money off of this, and you know, also if I could build a community, a group of people I could call forth to do stupid ideas on Minecraft with, you know, host Pokemon tournaments, or have unhinged Gartic phone sessions with. Parasocial behavior, reversed, but perhaps. But it was a dream I had, you know, to make money while doing what I loved, playing online with a cool group of people. But, of course, as I said, that dream started when I was a wee little jit, and I'm not a kid anymore. I'm 18, graduating high school this year. Hell, I ain't even in high school right now. I started college early. And with the workload increasing every semester, I've started to worry if I can keep this up. So I'm basically at the end of the sunk cost fallacy right now, you know? At some point, I gotta know when to abandon ship, even if I really don't want to. Because at the end of the day, YouTube takes a tremendous amount of my time from me. It's a lot of time, planning, commitment. So this 2024 is my last year of unmonetized YouTube. If I can't monetize this year and start making money, it's gonna have to be it for me, unfortunately. So I really hope that it doesn't come to that. This 2024, I'm hoping to monetize because I have big dreams, and the only way I can see this hobby being sustainable is if I can at least make a little cheddar on the side doing it. So please, if you haven't already, subscribe, like this video, and share it to a friend if you can. That's a big one. If you're already watching this and I've already unlocked monetization light on YouTube, buy me a coffee. It would really mean the world to me, and all the money goes into a special savings account of mine, of which I'm not going to reveal the purpose of yet. I'm kind of saving it for something big and huge that, you know, I won't say too much, but maybe something I'll reveal in the 1,000 subscriber Q&A. Anyways, that's everything I needed to cover. I hope you all have a safe and happy 2024, and I hope to see you again soon. I wanted to make a 100 subscriber special, but it just didn't happen, and you know, it just kind of slipped by me. So I just want to take this moment to say thank you for 100 subscribers. Thank you for 200 subscribers. Thank you for 300 subscribers. Thank you for 400 subscribers. Thank you for 420 subscribers. Thank you for 499 subscribers. And thank you. Thank you all for 500 subscribers. It's been great. I'll see you later. Bye.